Assassin's bullets. This is called Flags and Cities Bound. Assassin's bullets had once more changed the course of history, inspired to great fury. Hesitating to lose hesitation is lost on me. Riverboat captain at ocean bottom black, taking care of brashness every way. Broken lens and baiting every day. Through alleys witless and wicked, drawing influence from corrosion and corruption. Headlights briefly shining treacherously. I'm not good with the language. Your language. This is called ninth position ideology. The effective course of a cure is destroy, then rebuild. But in my city didn't need renovation. Lee Circle vagabonds put their money where the drowning is. Lowercase verbs and nouns compound the contagious. Then the infection is manifested. Live like a riot, then deal with the consequences. In related news, other than the war today, the Tooth Fairy was sentenced to her demise. As she was led into the wood panel courtroom, entrapped in halo and feathers, wings clipped back for her own protection, and dressed in the latest correctional regalia. The grin on her face said it all. The gavel banged down and echoed. She is shown to the gallows pole, amidst the flurry of press passes and flash bulbs and New York Post reporters. Her refuted mafia ties, multi-level gambling schemes, and low-life street dealings have left the once grateful sprite out on the ledge to dry. Dry like Death Valley is wet, before the trap door opens, before the trap chair is kicked out from underneath, before the switch is thrown. The small imp had a gleam in her one good eye. She winked and smiled, showing how bad her bicuspids had really gotten. Thank you. Nothing gained, nothing solved. Cursed to walk the earth till that fateful day. All bad forever after. Ignorant and illegal. It began as a mindless mistake. We are the outlaws in the eyes of America. This is bad timing. This is bad timing. This is bad timing. And all about loud. The best months gone. The best months gone by. Creating a violent realism in a World War none. Pinpoint bulletproof blast to the head. Got no more use for you. Attitude's dead. Blindfold, blind spot, defeat, 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 defeat. Yeah. That's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, how much time do I have here, man? Odd stacked left field. Black X marks the spot in the middle of our solar system. Red scratched X down my back. The joke. Love epicenter. Strap yourselves up and let the locust grasshoppers take over. Critical lunar syndrome over granite face. Baying out in the garage. Rottweiler muzzle blast. Chewing on the chain. Diffused between point A and point B. Passing nuclear secrets. Botched robbery and legal guns. Snipped off bits of finger and forefinger. Litigation is at an all-time high. Wobbling on corrective footwear. Fragmented gear leg brace. The aspirations of gold for home wrecker society. No one gets hurt. But please remain calm and put your hands up. Let's just do this, man. This is for a little Halloween thing. I wish it Wish it was darker every day. It's kind of disturbing that there's always light. It's called That's What the Obituary Said. He rode with the crew of the Hanging Man. That's what the obituary said. He scraped pyrite off the walls in a mine shaft decorated with Christmas lights. That's what the obituary said. He commanded an artillery battalion in 1600s Chicago. Guided only by candles and lanterns, some of them snuffed out. He lived in a wooden crate suspended by twine in eastern Cambodia. He survived off the excrement of a certain species of rodent and used his own teeth as currency in the great battle of the skirmishes. That's what the obituary said. He stared at sunstorms both mighty and full, burning his corneas to a cinder. He rallied long and hard at parades and jazz funerals. That's what the obituary said. He is survived by an empty jug of fortified wine, a pure-de-lis fleur-de-lis amulet with tiny remnants of chain, and the bones of his beloved Amstaff Terrier. May what's left of him rest in peace. His first wife succumbed to a particular rare Asian asphyxiation on a warm winter's day, 563 BC, is what the obituary said. He serenaded a swarm of Afghan refugees with instruments made from the rotting carcasses of giant sea squid, lined with nickel ore, nails, and part of the stolen mandolins of Rudolf Hess and Eva Braun. That's what the obituary said. He once owned a ghost town storefront that catered to the needs of overweight Down syndrome sufferers and their next of kin, in absentia. He became a martyr in a colony of lepers by placing an SKS assault rifle in his mouth and pulling the trigger, only to walk away unscathed, but with an advanced stage of the disease. His second wife was buried in the tomb of the unknown soldier. Both wives claimed to have never met him. That's what the obituary said. His various trips to the moon were deemed failures by the American people, with career instrumentation and equipment inside the NASA space probe came up missing, only to be found later in the trunk of his 1962 Chevelle SS. His denial was adamant. His citizenship was questionable. That's what the obituary said. He swam the entire length of the Mississippi River, from St. Louis to New Orleans, only by accident. His last place of residence was known to be Lower Canal Street, next to the cemeteries, respectfully. He swore by the alcoholic and medicinal properties of wet Spanish moss, and frequenting many late-night establishments, such as barrel houses, go-go bars, and hack joints, was said to have constantly kept one or more black eyes and or split lips. He was fond of potatoes, fried or otherwise. That's what the obituary said. He is said to have lived naked among great mountain rams in the Swiss Alps, where he penned his dissertation on world wars, time travels, and wormhole theory, with a feather from a pigeon and blood from said bird. only to be heliported to a hospital in Geneva when his testicles froze to a boulder while squatting down to boil sheep meat and dried grass. He furnished his one-room flat in Pembrokeshire, Wales, with small trinkets of twisted wiring and other invaluable items of dubious degree. That's what the obituary said. Such a ceramic statuette of Jean-Paul Sartre, sand heads in hand, and a full set of Comus and Momus doubloons. He maintained the fact that he was homeless. He maintained the fact that he was motionless. He maintained the fact that he was beardless, all the while sporting a full bushy chin of matted facial hair, possibly grown in a laboratory. That's what the obituary said. He was said to be held together with duct tape and paste, while others swear to the fact of a small series of sewing pins running down the length of the torso, over and under each arm, and finally culminating at the base of the spinal column. That's what the obituary said. Yes, that's it. That's what the obituary said. Thank you, man. Yeah? I got other stuff, man.
You want? There's two more. Yeah, I'm saying yeah.
Okay, cool.
Do whatever you want, buddy.
So I don't know I don't even know what y'all care about or like. It doesn't matter to me. This is called Sploitering and Realignment. All I possessed was a strange, unsolvable riddle, and possession is the most insincere method of operation. These curtains began rotting some while back. Physically and cerebrally, it's a sign. You take a fist in the Adam's apple. Knuckles naked white, contact jab to a rearview mirror. Half-empty ramblings of a kleptomaniac sorcerer. Bearing down in the gravel, preparing to wipe the moon off your best rags. It's time you realized that even a cockeyed optimist like you has blown it. That's it, man. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you.